Thursday is going to be late
today.
If you're listening to this, the day it has been uploaded, it's Thursday, because you upload them right after we do them.
I tried to, yes.
So if you're listening
Thick Thursday
today,
where is it?
Then it's gonna be late because
you're a slacker.
In London, I broke my good cord and I broke on my other good cord.
Wow.
While we were here.
Okay,
so
good cord means an Apple USB-C to Lightning cord.
Yeah, so
when I went and looked on Amazon yesterday to see how much a replacement cord was, not from Apple, but just USB-C to Lightning, they're $30 just for the cord alone. Yeah. And Aaron's broken 2 of them. And I think I paid $80 through Apple.
I think you need a Patreon. Might actually be a good idea.
I have a Patreon account. I just have to set up.
Why don't you set it up so that you can? And it's supposed NFT update.
I pretty much found out all of the things.
Okay, now are we able to? What do we need to do to get an NFT? Out there so that they can buy it.
We have to.
Y'all want an NFT? Y'all want artwork? We've got 2 major artists here. Major artists.
We have to get a digital wallet.
Okay.
And get.
Don't digital wallets have no cost?
Speaking of cryptocurrency, yesterday when I set up your PayPal, it now accepts cryptocurrency on your PayPal.
Let's do it. I told you it's not some. It's a thing.
It's a scam.
It's not a scam.
God, it's not a scam.
It's a scam. It's a scam as much as Egyptian dollars is. It's not a scam. But Dogecoin apparently was not real. It was like made up. I want to say it was made up in a movie or some piece of art, and now it's a real thing that is gaining traction. I looked it up.
Well, I guess it's not any more expensive to buy a USB-C to Lightning cable from Apple. It's only $35 now, whereas before they were so expensive. And we have to get the 2-meter long one or 6 feet. We can't do a 3-foot long or a 1-meter one because they're just too short for our needs. If they had a longer than a 2-meter, that would be fantastic.
Dogecoin is at 60 cents right now. It was at 0 like Sunday. Oh no, a little bit. It was at 3 cents.
Apple is selling Belkin.
Yeah, they just have a contract with them, I guess. They're just a company that made electronics.
The denim cord that we have, and the red cord, and the blue cord, and the purple cord, those are all Belkin cords.
Yeah, so.
Well, when we were in China, that was all you could get if you didn't want to go to the Apple store and spend a crap ton of money. Now they have a contract with Belkin.
Okay.
Which means that my Belkin cord should work with my iPhone 11 and not tell me that it doesn't recognize the cord.
It's not, but it's old,
not the
right?
New thing.
Right. The new things won't have that. The old ones do.
A contract now doesn't affect the past products. What?
Wouldn't that be awesome if it did? Well, you know they could put a software update out. They could make it compatible.
They could, but if they don't put that software update out, it still doesn't change anything.
So, Dogecoin, 60 cents. Speaking of, let's see what Bitcoin is at right now.
And there's another one that's pretty common amongst the NFTs, it's Ethereum.
Okay, we'll look that up in a minute. So, Bitcoin right now is at $57,854 for one Bitcoin. And what was the other one? Ethereum?
Yeah.
Ethereum. Ethereum is, drum roll please, $3,494. At this moment, right now, I'm looking it up.
What is that?
That's another
What?
cryptocurrency.
You gotta understand, they're all different cryptocurrencies. So one of them's worth 60 cents, one of them's worth about $3,500, and the other one's worth over $57,000 for one of each.
There you go.
And the NFTs live in Ethereum.
Yeah.
It's not that they get their value from Ethereum; they just live there on that with their technology.
Yeah.
So, what do we need to do to get a digital wallet?
I think there's a specific site that's the most common one that they'll ask for on the NFT sites. I gotta go back to the video and pull up all the links and stuff because there was I can't give credit to the YouTuber because I don't remember his channel name.
I think you need to write this down.
Probably, but I don't remember. He did a nice big list of all the pretty common stuff for NFTs, and his video was very helpful.
Well, I think we need to get things out there so people can purchase the artwork. I was thinking today that you could take some Thick Thursdays and make like 2-panel or 3-panel things out of them,
Yeah.
or do one.
I was thinking about doing like collections, and when I was doing like the series of the 4 things, do all 4 of those as a collection.
Okay. Did you create the thing that can be sold as a collection? You gotta make the canvas and plop them on there.
No, I think collection is having.
Oh, you just want to have 4 of the things, not all in one.
Yeah, I think that's what the collection is.
Well, I mean, it's up to you. You display your stuff however you want. Like the one dude, what's his name? That you know, People. He went and did all of his things in one thing.
Yeah.
So you can make your final art piece whatever you choose to make it.
Yeah. What do you mean that I know? Everybody knows people if they're.
No, everybody don't know. I bet you
doing
everybody
the
listening to this thing
NFTs.
right now don't know nothing about Beeple.
If you look up anything
I know
about
nothing
NFTs,
about Beeple.
then
You'd
you
like
know,
him.
Then you know who Beeple is.
He loves to cuss a lot on YouTube videos.
Yeah, he
You
does.
love him.
Corridor hates
He,
him.
he is always getting beat. He's the one that does
I think that's why he's
a
Beeple.
piece of digital art. He's been doing a piece of digital art every day for
that's the guy
many,
you
many,
showed
many,
me.
many, many,
13
many
or
years.
something.
Yeah. So maybe one day when I grow up, I can make a big collage of all my daily photos and sell it as an NFT.
Okay.
Ooh. It's a retirement plan.
People.
Yeah, you should definitely watch the video that he does with Corridor. He also explains NFTs, but watch the video and you'll be like, yeah, this guy's crazy. He's like the nerdiest, cussingest dude ever.
I love crazy.
No, but he's like super nerdy. He looks super nerdy, like he should be in Revenge of the Nerds, but he's cussing everywhere. It's great.
Yep.
It's awesome. He's my kind of nerd. He's not a blurred though, but he's my kind of nerd. All right, you got anything else, Karen? You're like doing other stuff now. You've moved on. You've left the podcast.
Well, someone had mentioned that we should open our own school.
Yeah,
Tried to do that
we
before.
tried to do that in Thailand, is what I said,
Right.
and
they just responded with maybe Taiwan, Philippines, Malaysia, or something in Asia.
Yeah.
I don't want to go back to Asia.
Yeah, but I go to Malaysia. Malaysia is awesome. Malaysia is awesome.
Malaysia is pretty friggin' awesome.
It's like all the good parts of Asia, with all the Western parts still there too.
Do you know, you never got to
Is
see
all
this
of
in Malaysia.
Is all of Malaysia a Muslim country?
I mean, they have churches intermixed because where we stayed in Kuala Lumpur, where I always stayed in Kuala Lumpur, there was a church looking right out of the building. You could see it right there. It was huge. It was like the biggest one, and then there was a Christian bookstore across the street. So it's
They
not
have
all-
more. They have a lot more variety.
They have a
and
lot more diversity. But one of the coolest things I ever saw in Malaysia, because it gets super duper hot there, and I was on my way to the embassy one morning, and
That should be like a song. I was on my way to the embassy one morning.
the taxi driver was stuck in traffic, and I look over, and there are like these machines, not robots, but like just machines that they had with arms that were on a timer like the traffic lights for the construction. And I said, you know, in the US, people do that job. And they get paid like $20 to $30 an hour to stand there. And he said, no, it's too hot and it's too dangerous. The government won't allow that here. So they have those machines that they do the flags and they flash, and
They're robots.
there are cameras on them.
Oh, they're definitely robots now.
There's cameras mounted on the top of it so that it's like a road sign that takes a picture if somebody doesn't stop for the flag, and then they get ticketed. It was the coolest thing I'd seen while I was there, because it was like 8:30 in the morning. It was already 90 degrees.
Well, I guess my thing here is the whole school thing. I guess what we really need to do is, it's not really about for us the school or starting a school or the idea of a school.
It's the money.
It's the funding of
Because
the school.
I already have curriculum, policies, procedures.
Yeah, but it all needs to be updated now.
Okay, sure, but that we have the backbone of it. We have.
But that's where
The
we
ribs
are
of it.
is funding. We'd have to get funding for a school, and we'd have to probably start the company that's going to run the school, and then if we don't do it in the United States, then that means we'd have to do it following whatever the rules of companies in that other place. I thought it would be better to do something like that in a place like Benchi, where we know somebody that is already kind of tapped in, but
You can't do that with the Chinese government though, like that.
no, that's just the Chinese person owns 15%. The Chinese entity owns 51% of the business.
Like in Thailand, but in Thailand the rules are so crazy. Like we couldn't touch the tuition money, so we have to have a Thai person actually take the money from the parents.
Okay. Well,
Blah, blah, blah.
You
So
just
I'm
have
sure
to follow the rules of every
There's
country.
still weird things.
I know, but no matter what, even if we were in the U.S., you'd have to follow the rules of that state and the country. So, okay, whatever. I mean, if that's what we want to
I
do.
would go back to Benchi before I go back to
Yeah, but
anywhere else.
There's no way we're going back to China. It's not going to happen.
See?
No.
I get emails
No,
every
no,
single day
no,
from
no,
China.
No.
I get messages on LinkedIn.
I like the idea of the money.
Oh, yeah.
I hate the idea of being there.
Yeah.
No. Absolutely not. Money it's not enough. It's not enough. Not to go back to China. Not to go back and live just the way no. Mm-mm. I've been out too long.
Yeah.
I ain't going back.
All right. The guy on the horn's telling us it's time to stop.
Yeah, stop because,
Stop, so we can murder.
let's blow horns a lot.
Stop, it's murder time.
All right. You got anything else?
No.
No?
It's starting to get hotter.
Oh, I started playing Breath of the Wild on Master Mode,
That's kind of psycho.
and it's a real hard
Are you ever going to get back to the Doom?
at some point.
He's so scared of it.
I haven't really been playing anything.
He's so scared of it.
I'm scared.
I've been playing the Splatoon, though.
Splatoon on the TV.
On the TV,
Because the Joycons is dead.
They're dying.
No, they dead.
And actually,
And the Joycons are so expensive to replace. Why do they cost so much?
because they
They
can,
can.
there's only
Dear
one kind.
Gods.
But you understand, that's what
You can get
Nintendo does.
You can get third-party ones.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah,
They have
they
third
make
party
third-party
ones, but you told me when I was looking in.
Don't ever buy the third-party ones.
See?
Don't ever do it.
Because that would be bad.
Don't ever do it. You're gonna spend 3/4 of the money, and they're not gonna work after a while. I don't know if it's smart to do that with anything, like especially Nintendo.
No.
buying third-party stuff.
Yeah, you told me that
But I think we're gonna need a Pro Controller soon.
the pandemic started. You said we need more controllers so then everybody can play.
We were gonna do the Fit thing.
And
Which needs Joycons.
holy moly, the price in Mexico for Joycons was like 3,000 pesos.
Which is what, $10?
Oh God, no. Hold on.
Peso is very low.
$161.
They wouldn't take the peso here.
No, they wouldn't.
All right, let's wrap this up. I gotta, get ready for my
Yep.
for my interview with
gotta eat
someone. I don't even remember who I'm interviewing with. I had 2 interviews yesterday. I got another one today, and I got another one tomorrow. It's great having interviews, but wow. Anything? Nothing? If you want to follow the Traveling Farrs, you can find us at the YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest, iTunes, Spotify, or wherever awesome podcasts like ours. We're the only podcast talking about anything good. We are the Traveling Farrs. If you like the Instagram or the Twitters, Traveling Farrs, and the email if you want to send something to the mommy person, travelingfars@gmail.com, and the blog space where all going back to the first podcast, the lists, number 1, 2017. That's right, we've been doing this since 2017. The travelingfars.blueberry.net. No E's in the blueberry.
And don't forget to check out our Patreon. Patreon.com/thetravelingfars.
And you can find us on GoFundMe at the Traveling Farrs.
And the Cash App.
$, the Traveling Farrs.
And any other place they can send us money?
PayPal, Traveling Farrs. I think that's it.
Please go to the Patreon. I did not add tiers yet, but I'm thinking about adding a tier above the top tier, just to, for all y'all out there who are truly balling. Balling, not balling, balling. The ballers. I asked a question today. I think it was today. Is anybody still ghetto fabulous? And then I found a picture of Halle Berry from Bats.
Here's your new controller.
It's very funny. Power A, but that's not Nintendo. Power A wireless controller for Nintendo Switch.
It's Amazon's choice.
It's an Amazon's choice. $47.
It is Nintendo.
I'm in the Nintendo shop.
It's Nintendo licensed.
Animal Crossing.
White. Zelda. Pokemon.
Look, man.
Pokemon. And all matte black.
Ooh, what's up, Matt Black?
With the shiny D-pad. Fancy.
All right, that's it. We're out of here. Say goodbye to people.
Bye, folks.
Bye.
Say goodbye to people.
I'ma stand for a while because my butt hurts.
Peace.